Hey there, wrestling fans. It's me, Team Rai, host with the most, and we are gonna do the 2014 TLC and Stairs with my special guest. Go ahead, my friend, introduce yourself.
All right. Yep. This is Tony. Been a while, I believe. Last time actually was Hell in a Cell back in October, I believe. Our review for Hell in a Cell. So it's been a while.
Yes, it has. Okay, the very first thing was the pre-show. I didn't watch it because I had a little technical difficulties with my WWE network at the time. So, do you know who won and all that good stuff?
I believe it was the New Day.
Was it any good or not really worth it?
I actually didn't watch it either. I just watched when I was watching the pay per view. They kind of showed a replay that the New Day won. I didn't really see it either. So yeah, but the New Day won.
What's your thoughts on the New Day so far, Tony?
Well, I mean, it's good. I guess it's good they're doing something with the guys. All three of these mid carders. That's good. That's something. But I just think it's eventually gonna flop. I just honestly think this is just almost to me. This reminds me of Reverend Devon from back in the day. But it's just I don't know. I think it's gonna flop eventually. I just wish they would have just maybe turned Kofi heel as just by himself. I just don't. I just don't. I don't know. It just seems. It just seems like these guys are all mid carders and they just throw them in their group because they don't know what else to do with them.
I
So
agree. Maybe eventually all three of them be here, but we never know. We'll find out in 2015. They're not gonna do nothing now because it's late in the year. But
yeah.
I had to watch it. Like I said earlier, when I told you on Facebook, I having problems logging on. Maybe a lot of people want to see the last peer review of the year, but um, it's whatever this match. But I'm glad I got some TV time. But
Yeah.
I wish it was on actually pay per view. But whatever. Okay, the first match, the kickoff that TLC and chairs was Dolph Ziggler versus Eric Rowan in the ladder
Luke
match.
Harper.
Oh, okay. What?
Luke Harper.
Okay, Luke Harper versus Dolph Ziggler. Sorry, my viewers, for the IC belt in a ladder match, and I just watched it just a few minutes ago because I'm watching the replay for WWE Network. Great match, and for the first time in a long time, blood on both competitors. The doctors came out with the gloves. They're very stupid, like they did recently. Was it '08 they did it or '09? What match was
Oh
that?
nine. Shelton Benjamin and Christian.
Yeah, they're very stupid. They don't do that as much like they used to, but very good match. I'm very shocked that Dolph won it. What the hell is W doing? Hot potato with the IC belt. So, Tony, what's your thoughts?
Well, I thought it was a fun little opener. It was good for for what it was. It went about for 15, 20 minutes or so. The blood I think was because the NXT special they had on Thursday night there was some blood there, so I think that's why they wanted to try and top it and stuff like that. So that's why they had blood here for tonight. But yeah, Luke Harper, he gave some good moves in this match. Dolph Ziggler, as always in ladder matches and stuff like that. I honestly thought Dolph Ziggler was going to get a concussion because he was getting hit in the head with a ladder multiple times, but hopefully he didn't. I don't. But at the end of the day, yeah, Dolph Ziggler. I honestly was shocked. Dolph Ziggler captured the IC title for a fourth time, as they said, and it just seems kind of odd though because they just gave the belt to Luke Harper a couple weeks back, so it's just weird. But that's cool, I guess. But I would have honestly rather see Dolph going towards the main event, but as far as Dolph beginning in the main event, honestly, I don't think we're going to see many people in the main event unless you're Roman Reigns, John Cena, Brock Lesnar, and Seth Rollins. Because honestly, those like four guys right there, five guys or whatever, are the next couple months going. Even into Mania and after Mania, those guys are probably going to be in the title picture. Maybe Orton too. So as far as Dolph Ziggler goes and those kind of guys, Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, I don't see them going around the belt anytime soon. But never know with WWE. But it was a good opener, and yeah, it's good to see Dolph, as IC champ. But like I said, I wish they would let him go. Like let him, like just move him past that mid card now, let him move up the ladder again.
Yeah, and get this. Last pay per view, it was Survivor Series, and he was with Team Cena, the main event. Now, this pay per view, he kicks off TLC and Stairs. Go figure, huh, Tony?
Yeah, yeah, that's and he they make it even better. He was like he won. Well, I mean, he won, and he was the what's it called? He was the
Sole Survivor.
yeah. So that was pretty cool. On Team Cena,
Yeah,
Team Cena. Cena wasn't even the sole survivor.
yeah,
So
that's good. You know, Cena does not need to win every single pay-per-view. Next match, go ahead, Tony.
um, also, I just want to throw in this too is Dolph Ziggler. I believe is 3-0 at a pay per view. Hell in a Cell, he won Survivor Series and TLC, so he's 3-0 or 3-0 so far.
So probably the kick off the new year, he won't win it probably.
Yeah, that's true. But okay, next match. This was okay. We had the Usos versus Damien Mizdow and the Miz. I don't know. The match was okay.
Yeah,
We have
and it's for the tag team championship.
yeah, it was for it's for the tag team championship. I forgot that. Um, and stuff like that. But this match was nothing really too special. I mean, we've already seen it multiple times. We have on Raw and stuff, but it was just WWE was kind of lazy with this match, and they didn't know what that. It seemed like they didn't know what to do, so they just had the finish as a DQ. Basically, Mizdow. Okay, the only good thing about this match was Mizdow, the way he was just flipping all around.
I know it's
just,
funny.
it was
God
funny.
damn,
his
funny.
antics. The guy is great. I do see Miz eventually turning on him because Miz. I think Miz is eventually going to lead to the point where Miz gets greedy, like he gets jealous of Mizdow's like, success and like all his the fans love him. He's going to attack him and turn on him. Maybe that'll lead to them losing the titles in a match, and then I think that'll start the feud. But I do see Damien as of right now. He's a face. I honestly think. I mean, he's not with a face, but he is a face. But I think he'll have a full baby face run against the Miz in a feud. But the match was nothing special, like I said, and Usos won by DQ because Miz attacked them both with the slammy from the slammy. Or I hate how everybody that was on this show. I think besides Dolph, did Dolph have his slammy with him?
I don't know.
I wasn't paying attention, but I know AJ came out with a slammy, her slammy. The Usos came out with their slammies. Miz came out with the slammies. I don't like how everybody's coming out with slammies. It was just dumb. Like the slammies are over with people. What's the point? And that crap isn't rigged anyway. But anyways, not a good match. So what do you think of it?
It was okay. It could be a lot better. Of course, before the pre-show, the Miz was talking with the Usos wife, doing stuff and getting ahead of one of the Usos, and I love that kind of storyline. But overall, that match is okay. WWE could do it way better. I hate the finish, but it happens time from time. You know what I'm saying, Tony?
Yeah.
But it sucks. But do you think the storyline is gonna continue, or do you think it's over?
The way they won the belts and stuff. I mean, they won the way they retained their titles. I think they're gonna continue. I just having it end like this. I think that it's gonna maybe lead to a rematch on Raw or something.
Or maybe Rumble.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll find.
I'd say maybe Raw. I don't think they're gonna say maybe. But then again, I mean, they have had tag team title matches at the Rumble before, so.
Yeah. Okay, next match for the first time ever in WWE history, Eric Rowan versus the Big Show in a stair match. Now the reason they had it is because they want to add another stupid stipulation. Now this is the worst stipulation in TLC history. You agree, Tony, or disagree?
I agree because TLC is just meant to be tables, ladders, and chairs and stuff like that. But I guess stairs, kind of has a ring to it. Tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs. Chairs and stairs, I guess, maybe has a ring to it. But I guess it was also because they wanted to change up the name for TLC and all this. So it was just dumb, honestly. But, what do you call it? It was pointless. The match, I don't know. I don't want to hate on the match that much. But it wasn't anything special. But there was some cool spots. I will give that to them. But once again, it's a big men's match. It's not gonna be anything special. I don't care if you throw. I don't care if it's a freaking TLC match, Hell in a Cell, Last Man Standing. I just don't care. I mean, it's not gonna be anything good just because they have add a stipulation to it. But Big Show won. I believe he chokeslam Eric onto the stair and then the stairs, and then he gave him a knockout punch, and then that was that. And then I think I think he put part of the stairs on Eric Rowan on the mat, and so Eric Rowan couldn't get up, and then he got the pin that way. But The match, like I said, was nothing special.
Yep. Same old shit. Big deal. And they have a lot of steps around the ring. It's the same thing like they do for the ladder matches. Very dumb.
Yeah, that was dumb. Even though they didn't use half those steps.
Yep, they should have, but whatever. But hopefully we do not see this next year. But you never know. They might bring another stupid gimmick next year at TLC.
Alright. A kendo stick match.
Yeah. Or maybe,
uh,
I don't know, whatever. But it's a right match. But let's move on next match.
Alright. This was surprising to me, but next match was a tables match: John Cena versus Seth Rollins. And if Cena loses, he loses his spot, his number one contender spot for Brock Lesnar's title. So yeah, but just adding that stipulation in, you automatically knew John Cena was gonna win. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
who else is gonna face Brock at the Rumble? I mean, it's just.
Yep.
But I'm gonna say this right now: this match surprised me, and it was actually good. I liked the match. I thought this was maybe one of the better matches of the night. I just liked it. I mean, there were some cool spots. I liked how the goons, as the mall security, whatever they call them, J&J security.
Yeah.
I like how they were getting involved. It was kind of getting annoying, but I'll admit, there was a cool spot when Cena gave them a double AA through the table. That was kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
And then what else? A cool spot. They're both on the apron and they both fall into the table, and the referee sees it and he rings the bell, and then they basically restart the match because both guys went through the table at the same time, so they couldn't really declare a winner. And then from there, all hell broke loose. Seth Rollins was going to win, John Cena was going to win. Big Show came out for no fucking reason, but whatever. I just didn't understand where Big Show had to do anything with this, but it was the only reason they had Big Show go out there so they could bring in a surprise return, which was Roman Reigns. I kind of marked out Roman Reigns. There was a table set up in the corner, and Roman Reigns gave Big Show a Superman punch and then the spear through the table, and then he gave Seth Rollins was going for the briefcase shot on Roman, and then Roman gave him a Superman punch. Cena gave Seth the AA through a table that was in the corner, like it was set up, and gave him a table, and then he won, and that was that. So Roman Reigns is back, I guess. I hope to God this isn't gonna be like a Roman Reigns Big Show feud through the next couple weeks. But overall, I like the match. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was good. A lot of people are kind of mad because Seth Rollins did not win, but it makes sense. Then it could be John Cena versus Brock Lesnar for the third freaking time, and hopefully at the end of that damn feud, can you imagine if the referee said, you know what, both guys lost in that match? What will happen, do you think?
Maybe a triple threat for Lesnar. Maybe tomorrow night they'll have the rematch or something. It'll just be a one-on-one, no stipulation, just pin submission. But I don't know, maybe something like that.
They should make a triple threat match, but probably Lesnar will beat the shit out of him anyway.
Yeah, well, in all reality, Lesnar would kick both their asses. I don't care if Cena would beat Lesnar, but in real life, Lesnar would whoop Cena's ass.
Yeah, you're right, yep. And it was good, and I said to myself, yeah, with some help from Roman Reigns, because John Cena was outnumbered until Roman Reigns came out and beat the shit out of Big Show,
Yeah.
So I hope we don't see a Big Show versus Roman Reigns at all, but probably it's gonna happen. But it was a good match, and I'm really surprised that it was a mid-card match, so I'm glad. Thank God Cena was not main eventer.
Yeah, same here. That's something I was kind of pumped about. I figured there was rumors going around that they were going to have the TLC match be the main event, which was good. I'm glad they gave it to the two young guys,
Yes.
So,
because they could be in the company longer than Cena, because Cena don't have many years left in the company. He don't.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the next match.
That's true, but what was I gonna say? Okay, so we're gonna go into the next match.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, because I have it pulled up the results. So let's see. Next match was Diva title match. This was just a throwaway match. AJ Lee and Nikki Bella. This match was nothing really too special. This just goes to show WWE don't give a fuck about their Divas division.
Nope.
The match was dumb. The ending was dumb too. Basically, the referee seen that Brie put Nikki's foot on the rope when AJ was going for the pin, and basically, I don't see the point of throwing Brie out if they were just gonna have Nikki win right then anyway. So I don't know. But anyways, as the referee was tending to Brie, Nikki just apparently out of nowhere. I guess it came out of her boot or her shoe. She got something. I think maybe it was hairspray or some kind of spray. She sprayed it in AJ's eyes and then gave her a right hand, a right hand and stuff into the face, the jaw, and then gave her the rack attack or whatever. And that was that. It was dumb, but this might be maybe it'll be AJ's way out. This will be her last night. I don't know, but because there has been rumors of her leaving the company. But I hope not, because she's one of the better divas they have there, along with Paige, in my opinion. But yeah, and they're not using either of them really that good. But this match was just nothing too special.
Yeah, go figure. But it was a right match. But I'm kind of glad that we got a different diva champion right now. But until we get tired of her, but whatever. But what happened with that Nikki and Brie feud? I guess that ended it quickly, didn't it?
Huh?
That Nikki and Brie feud, that ended quickly, huh, Tony? That feud?
Yeah, it was only like 2 months or so, a month and a half.
Yeah, that's very stupid. Watch it. They're going to turn on each other again.
Oh, God. Please don't do that. That'd be dumb.
For 100th time. It's the same thing for the Big Show. Heel, face, heel, face. WWE can't make their minds up with the Bellas and Big Show. It's very stupid. They can't.
Yeah, that's good. That's right.
Okay, let's move on to the next match.
All right. Let's see. We have Ryback versus Kane.
In a chair match. Yep.
Chair match. I didn't really pay much attention to this, but
me neither.
What I seen, it was whatever. Just two big guys, honestly. Let's just get this out of the way. Ryback won. There was a boring chant.
It was. I didn't pay attention. Shit.
Yeah, that tells you how boring it was. There was a boring chant. But at the end, what was it? Ryback basically got the win with the meat hook and then the shell shock. So Ryback beat Kane. I figured that was going to happen. Kane just needs to hang up the boots or bring out the mask for a couple more months and then hang up the boots, because honestly, this whole corporate is just, I don't know if you'd call him corporate anymore. I don't think they do really. I don't, because the authority's gone, but he still dresses up like he's corporate. He's still in suits sometimes, and he's still wearing slacks. I just wish he'd come out, wear the mask again for a bit. I know that probably doesn't really matter, because the whole mask gimmick is pointless now, because it ran its course. It's not as good as it used to be, but it would be better than what he's doing right now.
Oh yeah, I agree. Like he said a while back, he loves his job, so he's not gonna retire.
Yeah, I heard about that and stuff. And the way the stuff they have Kane do, they must the stuff they have him do. They must pay him extra money. I mean, having mustard and ketchup sprayed on him, having him work in the concession stands.
Yeah.
They must pay him extra money for that.
Hell yeah! I mean, I would do it too if they paid me good money. I would do it.
So yeah, I mean, he's smart, but as far as the match goes, it wasn't anything good.
Nope. And I thought it would be better like the other chair matches back in the past, but it's whatever. Just like a throwaway match. No one doesn't give a flying shit about it. We all know that, wrestling gurus.
That's true. Next, we've seen this before, but they got nothing else for Rusev to do, so they paired him up with Jack Swagger again in a match for the U.S. title. The whole story here is, I guess, Rusev took out Zeb Coulter, but Zeb Coulter, it wasn't just storyline. He actually was injured. I don't think from Rusev. I think he was injured regardless, but I guess they played that into the storyline, and they pretty much, so they they said that he was injured, but I don't think it was because of Rusev. I think he was just injured, like I said, regardless. But anyways, match was honestly crap. It wasn't anything good. We've seen it before, and this match, to me, out of all the matches they've had, this was maybe one of the worst ones, because, like, not even 5 minutes in the match, and he already gets him in the accolade or camel clutch, whatever you want to call it. And basically, Jack Swagger tapped out. That was pretty much that. There was no way in hell Swagger was going to win. I don't know. This match was just last minute to throw on the card so they could have more, waste more time.
Yeah, it was alright, and then the rumor was that they were going to bring back the European title. Of course, it was just a freaking tease.
It might come out tomorrow, though.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
We'll find out.
Don't give up your hopes.
Huh?
Don't give up your hopes.
Yeah, why? You want to see it back?
No, I wouldn't mind, yeah. Something different. We haven't seen it in a while, but I don't know the European title. I guess that could make sense if they bring it back. I don't know why, but
we'll find
maybe
out.
Because they don't want to have the U.S. title because they're not from this place. They don't want to even have the belt. They want to bring back that belt to something that's similar to them. I don't know.
Well, because U.S. belt is WCW, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Well, not that. It's just no. It's not that because the U.S. belt is from America, and I'm like it's the U.S. title, and he's not from in his character, he's not from America.
Well, he's not European either, is he?
Yeah, I don't know no, he's not. I don't know why they're doing that, but whatever.
But let's move on to the next match.
Main event. Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt. This was match of the night for me.
I agree.
This match was really good. And like holy crap. I can't go into all the spots, but I mean the main spots here. Dean Ambrose was just taking out Bray. He like basically was putting Bray on multiple tables and just jumping off ladders and stuff through with elbow drops through the table. And the best one was when he got the biggest ladder. He got a TV or a monitor. Under the ring.
What was that about? I missed that part. How he got a TV?
He got it from under the ring or something, which is weird. But what didn't make sense to me is. He was looking on the monitor though, and then he went up the ramp and then grabbed a big ladder. I thought he was maybe looking up at maybe where the electric pyro's at or something.
Yeah.
But he was just looking through the monitor for a big ladder. I didn't understand it really. But
what the hell? What the hell they need a TV underneath the ring?
It was a monitor.
For what?
I don't honestly know. It was showing like the ramp, like the entranceway.
Oh.
And he seen a big ladder there on the monitor. He seen a big ladder, and that he went for the ladder. Like I didn't understand it though. I mean, it just made no sense. But anyways, I guess the whole point of that was so they brought that monitor in anyway, so they could use it for the finish, which they did. But anyways, the best spot to me was when. He got the big ladder. He put Bray on the announcer's table and then did the elbow off the big ladder to the announcer's table. That was a cool spot. But the ending was kind of strange to me. I mean, I kind of seen it coming. I don't know. I didn't really like the ending, to be honest with you. I just thought it was weird. But Dean was going to hit Bray with the monitor, and then the monitor basically exploded or blew up in his face, and he was acting like he's blind or whatever. He couldn't see. And then Bray hit him with a Sister Abigail, and then Bray won that. I mean, I'm gonna say this. I sometimes wish. I know that's part of being a heel, but I sometimes wish. Well, I'm saying for Bray Wyatt, but I mean any heels, but mostly Bray Wyatt here, because it seems like he always wins this way. I wish for once Bray Wyatt they could have him win cleanly. Like I know he's a heel, and that's part of his character, especially being creepy and stuff, but. You think about it, most of his matches he's ever won, it's been because he's gotten help or he's kind of cheated. So or the way I know this was no DQ or whatever, but it's just like having a TV. It almost seemed like it was something they made it look like it was something he did, like it was his power. I don't know, like his magic. I don't know, dark magic or something. But the TV exploding they made it look like it was something done by Bray, because I would assume. But you ever think Bray could just win a match cleanly?
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen.
But. Good match. Bray Wyatt won. I honestly thought Dean Ambrose was going to win, but he hasn't won a match since Payback, or pay-per-view, I should say. But
yeah, that's sad.
It is. So, think about it. Yeah. Wow. Out of this year, Dean Ambrose for pay-per-views has only won 3 pay-per-views.
Wow. What's it? Well, okay. Payback.
Mania, Extreme Rules, and Payback.
Mania.
Mania against the New Age Outlaws and Kane when they were the Shield.
Oh, okay, got it, okay.
I think after that, like SummerSlam, what was it? Payback June, July, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, Night of Champions, Hell in a Cell. Yep. It's been since June. He's only won 3 pay-per-views this year.
3 out of.
And that wasn't even 3 out of 12, and that wasn't even as a singles star. It was when he was in the tag team, the Shield.
That's sad. That's a bad record for him.
It is. I hope the new year changes through him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, it's not his fault. It's the creators. They don't want him push him.
That's true. Yeah. So.
And that's not fair, but whatever. But
Seth and Roman have actually won more pay-per-view matches than Dean.
What, 2014?
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
and according probably John Cena will get more wins on both of those guys.
All 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad. That's sad.
That's John for you, but I expected Randy Orton to return tonight, but I guess that Roman Reigns was there. I get maybe Randy will return tomorrow night at Raw, or just or later or later tonight, whenever everybody's watching, ends up watching this, whenever you put it up. Either it'll be tomorrow night on Raw, maybe Randy Orton will return, or later tonight on Raw, Randy Orton will return. Whenever you put this up,
Yeah.
Whenever this gets put up, either way. But maybe he'll return, or maybe he won't. But
Or maybe at the
overall,
Rumble. Maybe at the Rumble, Tony.
Maybe at the Rumble as a surprise entrant. Maybe. But overall, I'm gonna go ahead and give this pay-per-view a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree. I think the match tonight was the main event. It was awesome, great spots. So many elbow drops, and it was very awesome. It just felt weird. Usually at TLC matches, usually a title match, but not this time. You know.
Yeah.
It should be a contract online. That's why that'd be great. You know, whoever wins the Brock Lesnar and John Cena will face the new number one contender. You agree with that or no?
Do what?
Okay, they should have a number one contender match for TLC, the main event, and whoever wins that will face the winner of John Cena or Brock Lesnar at the next pay-per-view at the Rumble. You agree or disagree?
I agree.
That'd be great, but WWE doesn't think like that, you know?
Yeah.
So, I know a lot of people's gonna shit on this pay-per-view because NXT just recently had pay-per-view, so whatever, but I don't think WWE should have an NXT pay-per-view so close to the WWE pay-per-view, you know? They should spread out more, you know?
Well, it's not necessarily a pay-per-view. It's just a special, special attraction event. It's like a special event. But I honestly, in my opinion, I think the NXT was better. The NXT show on Thursday was better than the TLC. That's just me.
I still gotta check it out, but I agree with you saying, but I guarantee you the next pay-per-view, the Rumble, they're gonna go all out now because it's the road to WrestleMania. So no stopping them now, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
They better not fuck it up, you know.
That's true.
So anything you all want to say before we end this podcast on a high note? The last one to end 2014 for WWE.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter at @TheRated1. Link will be down below. Just been good catching up with you, and been good doing this podcast. Make sure to check out Rai's channel. Of course, you're on his channel watching this right now, listening to this, but check out his channel and make some good videos, and also check out his Facebook page. I'm sure he'll have the link down below as well. So get him some likes. He wants to get, I believe, 100 by 2015.
Yes, 100 likes by 2015. And all that good stuff, and I'll be at WrestleMania this year, or actually next year. I can't wait.
That is right.
So that's about it. This is a long ass podcast. So everyone, have a good night. And if I don't talk to you guys anytime soon, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the host with the most, Team Rai, and my special guest,
Tag Team Champion.
Tag Team Champion is Tony. Have a good one, everyone.
Yep.
Good night.